Welcome back to my S-Rank Cuphead series, and ladies and gentlemen, have I got a good one for you today. I'll be taking on the undisputed queen of the first island, Hilda Berg. I'm not sure why it is exactly that the hardest fights are always reserved for the airplane levels, but the difficulty spike here is extremely noticeable. Setup-wise, there really isn't much to talk about. Charms are the only thing that translate into these levels, and I don't think I even bothered to mess with it this time. In retrospect, I think I'd recommend the coffee for the extra damage, but I don't think it would really be a game changer either way. So without further ado, let's get into it.
A brawl is surely brewing.
This fight warrants taking my time to explain the mechanics, so bear with me here. This phase will actually reappear a few times. She's just going to fly in a figure 8 pattern on the right side of the screen. Try to lead her a little bit with your shots, because she will occasionally shoot a projectile across the screen, and you don't want to be taken by surprise. You also get these Zeppelin ads that will fly in throughout the fight. Purple ones only fire one bullet, which is sometimes parryable and is otherwise easy to dodge, so I don't usually go out of my way to target them. The green ones, however, will fire 5 bullets in a spread pattern, which is just slightly harder to avoid, and I've never seen a version of it that you can parry. So these ones can sometimes be worth taking out before they can attack. In this phase, the ads will continue coming in, and she'll periodically summon an orb that will fire projectiles. It can start firing at either the top or bottom, and then it will rotate 360 degrees before stopping. So stick to one of the sides when it appears. This will give you the most time to react. Do your best to also take out any green Zeppelins that appear, because dodging them and the orb at the same time can be pretty difficult. From what I've seen, the first purple Zeppelin in this phase is always parryable as well, so try to get your first parry in now. Her Zeppelin phase also adds a tornado attack at this point. Just bait the attack to one side and then fly around it. In the Sagittarius phase, she'll shoot an arrow across the screen, and most importantly, she will also spawn 3 blue stars that home in on your location. The best way I've found to counter it is to target the bottom star, then fly under the other 2. When they circle back around to your level, they should be stacked closely enough that you can destroy them both before the next attack comes in. If your nuke attack is charged up, you can also just use that right when the bow is drawn to both destroy the stars and attack the boss. Especially at this stage in the fight, don't target the purple Zeppelins. You want to keep an eye out for any parryable shots they fire, because ideally you'll have all 3 before getting to the final phase. And here we have the phase that will probably ruin most of your attempts. Now there will be stars that shoot across the screen in a wave pattern. They can come in pretty hot, so stay on your toes. If you don't have your third parry yet, also keep an eye out for any pink stars that fly in. And lastly, she'll spawn UFOs that fire beams from the top of the screen all the way to the bottom. The most important thing in this phase is that the UFO attack patterns change based on what color they are. The gold UFOs will attack right before you pass under them, so you want to bait the attack and then back off. The red UFOs don't attack until you're directly beneath them, so you just want to pass them by entirely. The beam should fire off behind you. All in all, it's really just a lot to pay attention to all at once, so just keep that fire button held and focus on avoiding the obstacles. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Hilda Berg. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or comment before you go, and thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again for the next one.